Minor parties have accused the state government of eroding democracy by changing the rules for public funding. Candidates will need a higher vote to get reimbursed after the next election.
An overhaul of Queensland's electoral system will make it tougher for parties and candidates to get public funding after an election. The money currently kicks in if a 4% vote is achieved. The new threshold will be 10%. The Greens say that's a financial disincentive for smaller parties.
We have no upper house, so it's already quite difficult for smaller parties to get any representation in the parliament. This will just make it much more so.
Katter's Australian Party polled well at last year's election, but now faces competition for the minor party vote from Clive Palmer's United Australia Party.
It becomes difficult to reach that 10% straight away, so it erodes our democracy in that way.
As far as democracy in Queensland goes, there'll only be two parties.
No sympathy from the acting Premier, who says a 10% vote is the right benchmark.
If you're going to be a viable choice in an election, then you really should be able to demonstrate that you've got the support of one person in 10.
So a smaller burden for taxpayers funding political parties. On the other hand, a $57,000 pay rise for MPs is still going ahead, unless Parliament acts to reduce it.
The only other question is the differential between state and federal government pay levels. Now, if somebody wants to make a case about that, then that's an issue for the Parliament to consider.
Ironically, that somebody could be Scott Driscoll. The independent Redcliffe MP, who's been on sick leave from Parliament, says he'll ask MPs to vote with him to right this wrong and restore the faith of Queenslanders. And Katter Party MP Shane Knuth will move a private member's bill against the pay rise. Chris O'Brien, ABC News, Brisbane.